Yo people, what's going on? Welcome back to the Nerd Crate. Two small bits of house cleaning before we get to this guy. A lot of you people took it pretty positive when I spoke about my mother a few weeks back, and I just want to give you the update that my mother went to sleep peacefully yesterday. Hence also maybe a little bit of that natural eyeshadow. It's rough, but I try to stay positive to say, or in saying that now the pain and all that battle is over, you know? It seems very routine for me to say this. I can understand that some people maybe are like, maybe, what the fuck, why is he doing a video? That has a pretty simple reason. Just because my mother would have been happy for me to do this, do the things I love. We would talk about that over a piece of cake and having some coffee, and she would ask me a lot of things about it, what I do, how I do it. And when I tell her what I use, she would ask what those things are, and I just want to continue doing what I love, and essentially also make her proud, and do that in her name, you know? So that's for a little bit of an update for the guys that cared. I could use a bit of help on that. It's not for commercial reasons, but the thing is, my father raised money for the burial, but it's not enough. He has an insurance, and there are several, I don't know, like $100 or something like that missing, and we could use your help. So if you want to help, if you want to participate, you find either the link to my Facebook profile where you find the fundraiser, or you find the link to the actual fundraiser. So whatever you guys decide to give, if you give anything, thank you very much. You help a big deal. With this out of the way though, I want to start and make it a little bit more positive in the second house cleaning bit. Thank you guys again very much for the love to my Unicron review. I know I said that Tuesday, but it just reached over 1,000 views. So that's officially my first, I don't know, like big scale review with 1,000 views. You guys ate it up, so I'm happy. I'm happy about that. Those are good news in these times. So that's about it. If you're new to this channel and you didn't watch it, you can find that up there. And otherwise, let's finally get into this guy. Welcome back people. So today, Bandai's Real Grade Evangelion Unit 01 model kit. Super cool build, very cool build. I had a lot of fun. There were a few tiny bits here and there where I thought like, maybe they could have done that a little better. But otherwise, it's a very fun build, and I have to say, like, this is super light. This could very well maybe, I have a problem with that with my lips and everything, the best Evangelion figure I own, because the Solo Shogokens, as nice as they were, they had their problems, and this is here, it's very sturdy. It's light, sturdy, extremely durable, and has great articulation, and it's a build. It's a lot of fun. But before we get to that and to the accessories, we of course have to talk about the packaging real quick. And that's all the box, but like I said, packaging first, so we're gonna do exactly that. Has essentially the same art as on the instructions, with some additional EVA-01 art with Bandai and the full designation on the front. Holographic sticker, Bandai or Evangelion officially licensed in Evangelion 2020. Aching for that new movie, it's not coming this year, but okay. Same on the side with some slanted print on there, interesting. Some details on the side of what you can do there, very cool. On this side, same print as on here, and on the other side, some more details and some cautionary choking hazard messages. Small parts not for children under 3 years. And it's a slipcase, so on the inside you only find the final runners. So that's that. Let's get more of that paper stuff out of the way. Instructions. Great stuff. An actual little pamphlet, little magazine with a lot of recommends on how to handle stuff with the what are they called, under gates, where those have actual and extra plastic on them to make for a safer, finer and cleaner cut. Then all the parts, most in Japanese but a lot in English. Takara, take note. So a lot of story here. Sadly, although no, full story on this guy in English. Takara, take a hard note on that. So otherwise everything is perfectly explained. Perfectly explained. I had zero problems assembling this guy. We have final parts here, how everything has to look, and all the assembly steps are perfect. Weapons explained. This here only in Japanese, but you get the idea. So yeah, and in the end, if you decided to not do the stickers while you're building, full sticker appliance instruction on the back. Very nice. And on stickers, that's what is left. And you see there's a lot of small things. Like we have actual stickers here. Those gold things are stickers. They're a square millimeter. And those actually have to come on the hands here, on this little button, this little circular piece on the index finger. That's where those guys have to go. Like, what the actual hell? So for that, I will get some Gundam markers. This is not fun. I tried it on one, not fun. Don't recommend. Otherwise, the markings are nice. We have a lot of stripes here and markings, and these are actually blades for the actual knives. We'll get to that. And you can have a secondary horn on him where you have to put the sticker on. I don't know who would do that, but yeah. But just so you see, on the chest, for example, on the right side here, I have a sticker on with markings below the red circular parts. And these are the one for the left. I did it exactly like that to show you how the difference is, and this is how it usually looks without the stickers. Still a great look, but I will put those on. Also on this side, you can apply it pretty clean. There's still some bubbles in there. You need to press them on really hard. And the plastic has a lot of give. It works quite well. Same on this side. So if you decide, also here, if you decide to put the stickers on, you can have it very, very clean and very, very nice looking. So I will put some on there, like also on the back here and here, also on the other side and here. I will have it mirrored, but I will not put everything on because it's fiddly. It's fiddly, and you really need to make sure that you know what you're doing, because it's easy to have them on there crooked, and I don't blame anyone for not doing it or for actually wanting to have it and have it crooked on, because it's a hard part. It's a hard part, but the stickers are nice. Leaves us with this, and we have a lot of hands. Let's get these out of the way. Let's take these two guys, for example. They are on the runners. Those are not actually built. You just have to clip in the kind of die-cast, not die-cast, but die-cast color gunmetal on the front, on the top here, and you have the little slot here. So whatever hand you choose, you take the one you want, and you have this little pack here, and then you have this opening here. And you, of course, have to cram in the hand first, and then it stays like this. There's not a real rotation on the hand, but you have a rotation due to the way the lower arm is assembled, and then this armor piece moves in unison with the hand, which is crazy. You also have a swivel here, so whatever you do, the arm works very nice. A lot of interconnecting features. That's what all the hands do. Other example of a hand, and also want to bring in the first weapon, is that you have to wrap these around the gun. These are two parts, and you have a cut here at the finger. You see that where it splits. So you wrap it around, pack it in, and put the other side around. That way it's a very tight fit. Works nicely. You of course put the other one, the first half of the hand, inside the arm without any problems, and then you just clip the weapon in. Works fine. For the weapon itself, maybe the detailed model, the most detailed model on a Pele rifle, we have green on the main body, gray on the rest. It's an underlying piece that packs in together with the green parts, and also with a nozzle on front here, and the stickers. The stickers have a little bit of a rough time staying there, because there are little tiny end pieces going below here, but overall it works rather nicely, I have to say. Also the, I don't know, orange-gray sticker on here and on the other side, that works well. Also the chrome here and on the inside sticks very well. The orange part in here too. So it's a nice, that Nerf sticker here also. It's a nice representation of the Pele rifle, and there's a lot of detail in there, like lines and nuts and kind of bolts, and like I said, the nozzle, black on the inside. Nice, very, very nice. It's one of the most simple designs of the Pele rifle, of the guns in Evangelion in general, but it's a very nice Pele rifle, I gotta give them that. Second is for the knife, and as you see, it's not quite finished. The original knife has a brown grip, so this is all black, and this comes with an actual knife or blade sticker that you have to apply. It works well, but you have to cut it off at the end. It's not quite okay for the length, but at the end it works nicely and it looks great. So there's that. And for the holding technique, it's essentially the same hand as for the gun. Again, you pack it in here, you pack the knife into the hand, and then you put the rest of the 4 fingers and pack it in here, and then you attach the hand the same way as before. And it's very sturdy, holds in there nicely. Same as with this one, I didn't show you, but it's in there very, very secure. Both attachments work very, very well. Final part is vital for the Evangelion, the umbilical cable. We have a cable that runs all the way through here and also through here for the grip. Nice idea. And we got the actual plug here. We got no stickers on here, but it ends on this part. I don't know why, but it's okay. So it's not just a cable that runs to the end. It's maybe a little bit like a battery. I have no gripes with that. And it just plugs into the back here. And that very securely, bring it down. Yep. And then it stays in here, and you have the final Evangelion look. And that's what it does. Like I said, wire, it's bendable. You can put it in all the little loops and curves and whatnot. So yeah. So much for the extras. Let's finally talk about the figure, and it's beautiful. Finalized, built, that's an Evangelion right there. Beautiful. Like, they even were able to capture the look of the actual Evangelion in the face. A lot of figures make it wrong. This one is perfect. Also with this, I painted the teeth on the inside white, otherwise it just would have been red, but at least teeth are there. So yeah, that's him. Full frontal view, more than enough. Extremely clean. Little hollow on the center here, but otherwise it's perfect. It really is. And light, very, very light, and also durable through that. All the color breakups are single parts. There's nothing painted on this guy. All the color breakups are single parts. It's crazy. Like this green and this green is one part of the shell of the head. You have the lower jaw and the upper jaw is gunmetal that connects to that on the inside. It's also what this on the back here is. upper shell on top of it. The black part with the white in there for the eye is one single part. The green is another single part. The horn is a single part. And the inner part of the jaw is also a single part. And that was pretty much continues for the rest of the body, like also this here. 1, 2, 3, 4 parts with the hinge, all single parts. Crazy. So, except for the chrome parts, those are stickers. And all the fins here, the green, the gray. That's actually a multi-part coming from one runner, but it's a runner that has multiple colors connected into this one piece. I don't know how they did it, but it works. It's a little loose, but otherwise it works very, very well. All the purple, single parts, the gray here, even below here, it's all single parts. Bringing together this guy, which is crazy. I would have wished they would take also the design from the original Evangelion, but sadly they didn't. So there's that. For articulation, let's start with the entry plug. You can open this guy up and put it to the back. Get the head to the front and then open this guy up here, and then you have an entry plug in there. You see it? You see it? This way you see it. All part of the angle. There's a sticker for the entry plug. Not recommended you put those on because then they will be stuck in there, but you can get it out. And I will paint it. I will get myself Gundam markers for that. So you can close this off, put this to the front, put it down, get the head to the back. Actually locked, as in the movie and the series. Just amazing, like really, really amazing. The head itself is on a joint that goes up and down and has an additional neck here. So you have more up and down on the ball and a little bit on the neck. That works all in unison very, very nicely. Ball joint also gives you a little bit of attitude and going all around. The mouth, people say it's a little loose. I think it's okay, like it opens, but yeah. So that's exactly how you want it. The shoulders have butterflies, and as you see, they interlock with the chest and you have moving chest portions. Crazy. The pillars here are pretty much a little bit, I don't know, kind of loosely attached, but only to have some give. You have this to the outside, and then you get this far up on the arm, and you get essentially this far up, this far to the back. Everything that you should need. There's nothing else you see in the series and also in the movies, so that's why I'm fine with. Same on the other side with the butterfly and the interconnecting chest piece. The upper arm is a tad loose in there. That connecting doesn't work quite well, but you have a swivel here on the shoulder and essentially an additional here on the cut. And you have a double jointed elbow that also covers down here. That works nicely. Full range, exceptional. Like I said, the hand rotates with the armor going around. That's very nice. And you get a swivel through that, and also hand pivot forward and back. The center frame is crazy. Like we get this ab crunch and also this back crunch, and then you see more of those inner workings. So you can arch back a good fair bit and then go down quite wide, and also due to that a little bit wiggle room to the left, to the right, and you can twist it a little. There's a lot of give in there. Like I said, crazy. The spread on this isn't as far, but you can get a spread, and again it covers down here. There's some, I don't know, like hip and then to thigh connector piece, like a muscle. Do you actually see that? How this covers down? I think this is very, very cool. Not that much to the back, but a lot to the front. And the knee, again, is crazy. Did you see that? Like this came up. I didn't work the knee in quite a while, so it was stuck a little, but you will see it in a bit. Knee is double jointed, and then you have this purple piece below here, and this covers down, goes inside, and this goes up. For a few, not much, but otherwise, this is where it would end, but you get a few degrees more. Crazy. This also covers down, is articulated, and we got the feet going up this far, going down this far. This is a little loose, but otherwise maybe it wouldn't have been able to have it this loosely and also flexibly articulated. Very, very nice. For the side movement, you don't have an actual rocker. It's a swivel in here, like a pin, and this way you can have this much movement outside and inside. So running, not a problem, let me tell you, not a problem. And also a general swivel due to the way the feet is constructed and the pin goes inside the leg. So we got this here too. And since we're at it, why not add a toe tilt? Of course. So that's everything you need. Absolutely everything you need. Like I said, the spread is a little limited, but not that much. I think you can get with some tolerance, you get the articulation out there. We will try that in a little bit, or let me think. We try it now. We're at that point. Some facts, articulation, and comparisons. Jesus, we're already at almost 30 minutes. So yeah, I record this when I cut down a little bit already. So let's speed it up a little bit. As per weight, 43 grams. And as per height, to the top of his pillars, pretty much bang on 20 centimeters. So pretty much bang on 8 inches. So you thought the articulation, this thing is crazy. Like in the series, he starts from a crouching position. I didn't put the proper hands here, but I just want to show you crouching position with this foot actually being down, this one to the forefront, is, except for a few millimeters, no problem. Absolutely crazy. Running, of course, then is also not a problem. This to the front, this to the front, this a little bit twisted, this a little bit to the back, to the side, and work the tolerances. And then you got a running pose, no problem. And for weapon wielding, that's the one thing I brought with me because I want to show you that. It is very, very natural. Like I said, first this part in. Then you have the peg here on the inside of the weapon. You put that in and you already see where this goes. Then you have the rest of the hand. And then you peg in, and then you got the hand here. Get this out the way. This is, like I said, a tad loose. Make sure this is in a proper this is properly pegged in. That's what I meant to say. And then you can have the hand. This can pop out, but it's no problem. You can just put it back in. And if you want to have a crouching fire position, sorry, I'm a bit shaky, then that's pretty much no problem. You can utilize a bit more on the butterfly and everything, and see how much you can actually rotate the hand, put it in, and then you have a crouching fire position. And so natural, absolutely crazy. So a lot of poses possible, a lot of poses possible. But to bring this to the end, so all straightened out, this is him, or for more fluent Evangelion fans, this is her. Remember, all Evangelions are female. Here we got the McFarlane Toys Doomslayer, Pretty cool scale. Not meant to be in scale, but it's okay. And the Marauder, perfectly in scale with the Doomslayer. And you know I love these guys. Storm Collectibles Baraka and Transform Missions Carnage. I think that should give you a good scale. Like I said, 8 inches. If you want to have him 6 inch, kind of ish, in there with all those guys. There you go. Final thoughts. So that was my review of Bandai's Real Grade EVA-01. Excitement embodied. Is he good? Especially the building part. I wish I could have shown you a little bit of how I build it, but there were so many small parts and you need to get in there. And also there were, you know, I was on the meetup sometimes, but that's before I was on this guy, and then it just didn't work timing wise, you know. So of course, let's talk about it. The packaging is cool. I like the packaging. It's simple, it's closed off, it has nice graphics, more of a render with some shading here, and you have all the details around. You saw that, you still hear all the runners, but it's a good packaging. I like it. Like, sometimes less is more. It's functional and a little bit boring, but you can have a little bit of the library going on. It just works. It's only a 7, but I like it because it's shiny. Shiny is good. Appearance overall on this is perfect. Like, everything was top notch, really top notch. I enjoyed everything thoroughly, and even finished. This guy is maybe the best Evangelion figure actually out there. Like, that's not the case with size does matter all the time, you know, like with the Medicom Real Action Heroes, or with those new, I forgot the name, there's something new coming. It's a bigger one, not the 3A, another one. It's almost 40 centimeters, so also cool, but that scale is way more than enough for me, you know. So there's that. Accessories. He comes with accessories once you're done. You get the umbilical cable, you get the Pele rifle with some nice accessories, some knives, stickers, a lot of fiddle stuff to do. But if you are into this thing, you'll get your money's worth, 100%. There could be other weapons too, but quite honestly, besides the Gatling gun, he didn't use that much more. So I'm kind of okay with that. There could have been a bit more. But on the other hand, maybe I will keep him like that, because this stance is part of the character, you know, to call it like that. Materials are great. I don't think anything will break there, hands down. Paint applications, everything is poured plastic, meaning nothing is painted. You can count maybe the stickers, how they are painted, but otherwise all the poured plastic, the poured colored plastic is done very, very well. No, I don't know, like paint encapsulations of any kind on somewhere else. Nothing like that. Everything clean. That's what counts. Articulation. The spread is weird. You saw that. That's a little bit limited, but otherwise it's crazy. You can have it all essentially, and yeah. Otherwise, he's articulated perfectly. Very much is. The robot mode. Of course, here we have to talk about the robot mode. On figures, I also omit the robot, but this is a robot. So the robot mode is a 10 out of 10. This is straight out of the new movies. I put a few stickers on there, as you've seen, and I wanted to have at least a few on, because in the series, you only see a few of the markings when he's actually in the holding bay, but not all of them. So all those tiny small bits I'm not gonna put on there, but otherwise, yeah, it's a perfect recreation of the EVA-01. Playability is high, very high. Like, exchanging the hands is good. It's a safe fit. You can have pretty much all the poses you want, or you just can have a standing stoic there. It's all good. And the price is, to me, it's good, because it's half of what a Soul Shogoken has been, and it's almost the same size. You have the building feature. All in all, just a premium approach to it. So to me, it's good. I understand why people say, yeah, but it's a figure and I have to build it, huh? I never heard of anything, but you know, let's be honest here, in the interwebs you always find people bullshitting about everything and anything. So there are sure people out there like that. To me, great price, full package. If you want to get in on EVA-Pla, if you want to call it like that, and having Gunpla EVAs, and the Gundam is not for you, absolute high recommend. High recommend. A lot of fun, great build, even if you're a little bit thick-fingered. But you see, mine are a little finer, so no worries there. But it's a Yankee guy. Let's see what the cat says. Hey cat, what do you think of that dude? Hmm? No? Come on. Nah, that bad. Wow, damn. See? Not a fan. Not a fan. So with this, I hope you enjoyed, guys. I hope you didn't mind my little forward. I know it started on a somber note, but this is the current situation. It will get better, but it will take some weeks, you know, before everything is down. So, like I said, if you decide to help, thank you very much. And otherwise, if you only care for the review, no gripes with that. This is a review channel, you know, so it's all good. Anyway, I hope you have a great weekend. On Sunday we see ourselves again. I don't know about what, a review or maybe something else. Didn't make up my mind yet, so enjoy it. Weather's okay. See you guys soon. Be good, be well. Bye bye.